We've all been there. A friend, buzzing with the thrill of a juicy secret, leans in, whispering, "Don't tell anyone," but it's a tempting invitation, a chance to feel in the know. But what is the true cost of these whispered confessions? More often than not, sharing other people's relationship secrets, and even our own, comes with a hefty price tag. This isn't about being a vault of secrets or avoiding healthy communication with trusted confidants. It's about recognizing the inherent vulnerability of relationships and the importance of guarding them with discretion. When we share intimate details of our partnerships, we risk exposing them to judgments, interpretations, and potential harm that can fracture the very foundation of trust we've built. In today's hyper-connected world, the temptation to share every detail of our lives, including our relationships, is pervasive. We find ourselves constantly reaching for our phones, eager to capture and broadcast every moment, big or small. Social media, with its insatiable appetite for personal narratives, often exacerbates this urge. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter thrive on the content we provide, encouraging us to share more and more. We curate highlight reels of our partnerships, showcasing only the picture-perfect moments while sweeping the inevitable challenges under the rug. These carefully selected snapshots create an illusion of perpetual happiness and perfection. This constant broadcasting can create a distorted perception of our relationships, both for ourselves and for others. We start to believe that everyone else has it all figured out, leading to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. When we expose our private lives to the court of public opinion, we invite unsolicited advice, comparisons, and judgments that can erode the sanctity of our partnerships. The pressure to conform to these external expectations can be overwhelming. Furthermore, the pressure to maintain this facade of perfection can lead to feelings of inadequacy and resentment, further straining the very bonds we seek to celebrate. Over time, this can create a cycle of dissatisfaction, where the need to appear perfect overshadows the genuine connection we share with our partners. It's crucial to remember that real relationships are built on authenticity, trust, and mutual respect, not on the number of likes or comments we receive online. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless wisdom on navigating the complexities of human relationships. Stoics emphasize the importance of self-control, wisdom, and living in accordance with nature. Applying these principles to our relationships encourages us to approach challenges with reason and restraint, recognizing that our reactions have far-reaching consequences. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, focusing on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions, and accepting what we cannot, the actions and opinions of others. When it comes to relationship secrets, this means recognizing that once a confidence is shared, we lose control over its trajectory. It can be distorted, misconstrued, and used in ways we never intended. Imagine this. A friend, nursing a bruised ego after a minor disagreement with their partner, vents to you, divulging every detail of the argument. They recount every word, every gesture, and every perceived slight, painting a vivid picture of their frustration and hurt. You listen intently, offering words of comfort and support, trying to help them navigate through their emotional turmoil. Days later, the couple reconciles, the issue long forgotten, as if it never happened. They are back to their usual selves, smiling, laughing, and enjoying each other's company. The storm has passed and the skies are clear once more. But for you, the listener, the memory of that venting session lingers. Your perception of their relationship has been irrevocably altered. You can't help but recall the grievances shared, the raw emotions displayed, and the doubts expressed. These memories now color your view of their relationship, casting a shadow over what once seemed like a perfect union. This scenario highlights the danger of sharing trivial grievances. What may seem like a significant issue in the heat of the moment can quickly fade into insignificance once emotions have cooled. However, once these grievances are aired to others, they take on a life of their own. The initial intensity of the argument, the hurt feelings, and the harsh words exchanged can leave a lasting impression on those who hear about it. Even if the couple moves past the disagreement, the listeners may not be able to do so as easily. The grievances, once shared, become a part of the narrative of the relationship, potentially coloring future interactions and eroding trust. It's important to recognize that not every issue needs to be shared with others. Some matters are best resolved within the confines of the relationship, without outside intervention. By keeping certain grievances private, we allow the relationship to heal and grow without the added burden of external judgment and opinion. The Stoic approach encourages us to pause, reflect, and ask ourselves, is this something that truly warrants outside intervention, or is it a matter best resolved within the confines of our relationship? By taking a moment to reflect, we can avoid the trap of trivial grievances and maintain the integrity and trust within our relationships. This mindful approach not only fosters stronger bonds but also promotes personal growth and emotional resilience. Section 5. The domino effect of disclosure. Sharing relationship secrets can set off a domino effect, leading to unintended consequences. A seemingly harmless piece of information shared in confidence can quickly spread through social circles, becoming distorted and amplified along the way. This can create unnecessary drama, sow seeds of doubt, and damage reputations. Furthermore, once we develop a reputation for divulging confidences, it can erode trust in our other relationships. People may be hesitant to confide in us, fearing that their secrets will become public knowledge. This can lead to isolation and a breakdown in communication, ultimately harming our ability to form and maintain meaningful connections. Section 6. The power of discretion. Discretion, in the context of relationships, is not about keeping secrets out of shame or deceit. It's about recognizing the sacredness of the bond we share with our partners, and choosing to protect it with wisdom and restraint. It's about creating a safe space where vulnerability is met with understanding, not judgment. When we practice discretion, we demonstrate respect for our partners and for the sanctity of our relationships. We foster an environment of trust and intimacy, where both parties feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or exposure. This creates a solid foundation for open communication and mutual understanding. Section 7. Cultivating privacy in relationships. Practicing discretion in relationships doesn't require a vow of silence. It's about understanding the importance of privacy and the role it plays in building trust and intimacy. It's about being mindful of the information we share and the potential impact of our words. Every piece of information we divulge can have a ripple effect, influencing not just our relationship but also our partner's sense of security and trust. Here are a few practical tips for cultivating privacy. Choose your confidants wisely. Not everyone needs to know the intimate details of your relationship. If you need to talk about relationship challenges, confide in a trusted friend or family member who is known for their discretion and sound judgment. This ensures that your concerns are heard without compromising your partner's privacy. Focus on solutions, not gossip. When you share, aim to find constructive feedback and support rather than just venting. When discussing relationship issues, avoid dwelling on the negatives. Constantly focusing on the bad can create a toxic environment and further strain the relationship. Instead, focus on finding constructive solutions and seeking support. Respect boundaries. Understand that everyone has their own comfort levels when it comes to sharing personal information. Everyone has different comfort levels when it comes to sharing personal information. Some may be more open, while others may prefer to keep things private. Respect your partner's boundaries and avoid pressuring them to disclose something they'd rather keep private. By honoring each other's privacy, you create a safe space where both partners feel valued and respected. Section 8. The strength of silent bonds. In a world obsessed with self-disclosure and online validation, the power of discretion might seem counterintuitive. However, the strongest bonds are often forged in the fires of shared experiences, unspoken understanding, and unwavering loyalty. These relationships thrive on mutual respect, trust, and the quiet confidence that comes from knowing that some things are best kept sacred. Section 9. A testament to quiet confidence. Choosing discretion in our relationships is a testament to our own self-awareness and emotional maturity. It demonstrates our commitment to nurturing healthy, resilient partnerships that can weather life's inevitable storms. In a world that often celebrates fleeting moments of fame and the allure of oversharing, let us remember the enduring power of privacy, the strength of silent bonds, and the quiet confidence that comes from knowing that some things are best kept sacred. Embrace discretion, not as a form of secrecy, but as an act of love and respect for yourself and your partner.